Let's start.
Okay. Hi, teacher. My name is Susana and my partner Monica. We are going to explain our translation process. First, we divide the files. I did the inter-annual diversity of birds in the shoreline of an island in the southern Gulf of Mexico. Next one, please. And my partner Monica did the influence of habitat fragmentation on genetic diversity of a rare bird species that commonly faces environmental fluctuation. We divide the files because we thought it would be too heavy to do both, and it was also going to take us longer. Uh, what I did first was to read the file. Next one, please. The file about to check the words that I didn't know, like one in the table, which were the type of species. I have to investigate the meaning of some words. Then I started the translation with the easiest, the translation from Spanish to English, and then the translation from English to Spanish. Finally, the ones I made the table for the vocabulary that was the most complicated for me, and that was to search word by word. Next one, please.
I will explain about our translation process. And at the beginning, we download the PDF and transfer it into a Word document, and then we read both documents and looking for words that we didn't know. Then we we try to look that those words in a dictionary and in English, Spanish dictionary, and scientific dictionaries. Then we will connect by video call to be checking that we were using the same vocabulary and not going out of context. And after that, we translate from English to Spanish, and at the end, we try to use the same format as the original. Some difficulties based on our experience. Well, we have difficulties on the name of birds because they have their scientific name, but they also have name that the culture or the country itself gives them. And another problem was cultural words, and we try to use a vocabulary as close as possible to the target culture, but without losing the original context of the translation. And trying to translate formulas. From our point of view, the second translation was the most difficulties because it contained a lot of scientific vocabulary and used many formulas. And we have to investigate it and try to translate as close as possible to Spanish using formal language. Uh, well, in this, the documents were were research studies, and so we have to use formal language, and the format defined as the original. Well, we think one of the biggest challenges as a translator is to make the translation look the same as the original format, right? And that the image or tables don't move, or use the same font, and the number of the letters, etc. Because many times the fields change depending on the machine and the type of field it is.